Welcome back to Cooking at Pam's Place. Today, we're getting ready to make deviled eggs. Easter is around the corner, so I thought I'd share my loaded deviled egg recipe with you guys. Deviled eggs are great any time of the year, and summer is just around the corner as well, so when you have those barbecues and things like that, this is an amazing recipe. And for those of you all who are concerned or who don't like to say deviled eggs, they are not devil eggs. They are deviled eggs with an ED on the end of the word. In the culinary world, originally anything that was deviled was something that was mixed together. Originally, typically it had some type of heat in it. Over the years, people didn't necessarily put heat in it, but it is considered deviled. When you mix it together, it comes smooth, and well, there is mostly paprika, which is a form of a hot pepper or smoked paprika in deviled eggs. So today, I am sharing my loaded deviled egg recipe with you. But before we get started, if you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me once again in my kitchen. Take a second and subscribe to the channel. Turn on that notification bell so you won't miss anything. Returning subscribers, thank you so much for joining me once again, and channel members, thank you. I have already boiled my eggs, and for today I am only doing 4, but I will leave the recipe, the ingredients, and everything down in the description for a whole dozen of eggs. Typically that's what I would make if it were the holiday or something like that, but I'm just going to show you my recipe, so I'm just doing 4, which will give me actually 8 total deviled eggs. So you want to go ahead and cut them lengthwise just like I did. Remove the yolks into a bowl. Once you have your egg yolks in a bowl, we're going to start adding in our other ingredients. Do not mash them up first, otherwise they can become too liquefied. So I'm just gonna eyeball what I'm putting in here today. And that is mayo. To that, I'm gonna add a little bit of mustard, yellow mustard. I am using white wine vinegar. You can use distilled vinegar if you like, just a splash. I am also using some pickled jalapenos that I'm going to put in here. I have some cooked and crumbled bacon. I'm not going to put all of this in here. I'm going to reserve some for the garnish in the end. And these are scallions that I will be garnishing in the end as well. I'm going in now with some smoked paprika. My all-purpose prep seasoning. Link at the end of the video for that. And the favorite thing that I like to put in here is steak seasoning. And I love this Montreal steak seasoning by McCormick. So I'm going to put that in here. Now from here, you want to go ahead and start to incorporate everything, making sure you combine everything really, really well. Once you've got it almost completely combined, you want to go in with some pickle relish. Now I'm using dill pickle relish. Feel free to use sweet pickle relish if that's what you like. I prefer not to have the sweetness. Go ahead and fully incorporate that. You want to add that pickle relish last because it's pretty liquid. So you want to be able to judge how much more or how much pickle relish you need where it won't become just completely loose. Okay, now it's time for us to stuff our eggs. Now you can simply just take spoonfuls and stuff them, but I like to put it in a bag and kind of pipe it in there. So I just have a quart-sized bag, and I'm going to put all this down in there. It's easier if you get it all the way down in the bottom at first. If you have more, You can use a larger bag or you can do it in batches. We get all our good stuff out of here and into the bag. Now from here, you want to take it and push it down into the corner, because that's what you're going to be using, is the corner tip there. Now from here, you want to go ahead and twist this to make sure it stays. You don't have to fasten it, but twisting it helps. And you want to cut off that tip right there. Just cut the tip off. Don't let it fall into your plate. Okay, so now you just want to take it and hold it in your hand at the top of it. You can hold it this loosely in your bottom hand, but grab the top and then squeeze down, just filling it up. And fill each one up. Now, typically I would have done my piping on my actual serving plate because they're very tender and you don't want to drop one or mess one up trying to transfer it, but I forgot. So I am now just putting them on a serving plate so that we can finish them off. Now we're going to go in with a little bit more garnish. The first thing I'm going to do is add just a tad bit of the steak seasoning right on top again. And you can add this on if you want to. You don't have to. These are garnishes. So you can also use whatever seasonings you like. But this gives it an amazing flavor. After all, they are loaded. And then I'm going to go in with a little smoked paprika. Adding just a little bit of crumbled bacon right on top of each one. And we'll go in with our scallions last. Sometimes they kind of stick together when you cut them. Make sure they're separated so you don't get a big clump on there. And just sprinkle a little scallions. You can also use chives if you want. You can use parsley. We are all done. Don't they look amazing? Oh my goodness. Nice and tall. Ooh. Okay, it is time for our taste test. Okay, had to grab me a fork because I am not getting ready to bite into this. But before we do our taste test, once again, if you are new to the channel, take a second and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you won't miss anything. Ooh, returning subscribers and channel members, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Ooh, delicious, delicious, delicious. This smells amazing. And for those of you all who are new and don't know, I am using a fork because I cannot bite on the front of my teeth, okay? So this is why I'm not biting the deviled eggs, okay? Oh my goodness, delicious. The creaminess from the mayo and the mustard, the bacon, the crispy bacon. The bacon is still crispy inside. It is amazing. You can taste just a hint of the jalapenos. It's not really hot. It's not really spicy. But if you don't want the heat, just leave it out. I can take the pickle relish. Oh my goodness. Like I said, if you want yours on the sweeter side, You can even use Miracle Whip, and you can use sweet pickle relish, but I'm not a fan of sweet food, so I'm using dill. It is time for me to go eat. And I will see you all next time. The good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Bye-bye.